they know that they still have an audience. The stakes might be different in a different scenario where it's like, whoa, 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 like the public is mad. It's going to be hard to bounce back from this. But for them, they're like, sorry to some of y'all.
Like American Eagle. I think they actually ended up apologizing, I think. If they did, it took a really long time. For the Sydney Sweeney stuff, it took a very long time. And I wouldn't even really say it was an apology. It was more of like a, sorry that happened to you. Like, I don't really know.
Like, y'all still want to buy some jeans or nah?
Right. The tours are open. So, yeah, I think that's a good example of what not to do.
Yeah, I mean, everything's still up. I feel like they actually doubled down. I think they put out more, like, Jean ads with Sydney Sweeney. They didn't use the same tagline, but it was also very tongue-in-cheek. And it's just, that's one of those things that's a perfect example of, like, they're going to put something out, so you guys stop talking. But a lot of times they're still going to do them. But I feel like I've seen a lot of fashion brands sort of do things like that because at the end of the day, capitalism.
Well, and it also depends, I think, greatly on who your audience is. It's making me think of all the creators who get caught doing something questionable or bad, and so then they just kind of like switch sides, and I'll just say it, like go for like the MAGA audience who will accept them with open arms. American Eagle, it's like, I don't think I'm your target. So it's okay. Go off, I guess. And you're just doubling down and accepting that your audience has shifted.
100%. They know that they still have an audience. The stakes might be different in a different, scenario where it's like, whoa, 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 like the public is mad. It's going to be hard to bounce back from this. But for them, they're like, sorry to some of y'all.
Right.
Right. And
anyway,
that's what
to
they're
the
saying.
Rest of you. Yeah.
Right.
So I guess to your point, like, okay, what I'm hearing is if you care about your audience shifting, say something, apologize and own it, make sure it's a strong, clear apology, full of accountability, preferably no facetious mentions of your new religious focus, unless that is something you're actually authentically experiencing.
Right.
If you don't care that your audience is shifting, or if you're embracing the shift, there is a bit more leeway there, but you're also painting, or you're drawing a pretty solid line in the sand.
There's definitely a risk, but that's a shift that you take. But as we talk more about specifically creators, like we were just mentioning, I think about how one thing that you don't do is I've seen a lot of creators who have gone ahead and just turned their comments off and maybe even just delete their page. As if people aren't still stitching that video, and we know exactly, and my favorite thing about the internet these days, I mean, this is like probably kind of harmful, but my favorite thing, and just the idea of like community policing, it's almost like community justice that we find on the internet, where if someone did something wrong or did someone wrong or did a community wrong, they can't outrun it. I don't believe in doxing, like let's not let it get violent, right? But people will not let you forget their name. It's like people can try to delete and all that, and they're like, no, that was so-and-so. She did that. And they let it be known in all the comment sections, and they stitch it, and they're like, this person did that, and like, we're not going to let them forget. It gets a little crazy sometimes, but I think that's just something to consider when you're trying to outrun something instead of kind of just specifically being like, look, that was crazy of me, or like, I shouldn't have done that. If you do need to get on camera, because a lot of video creators are getting on camera, so get on camera if that's your medium, if that's what you do, then that should be easier for you to be able to just do that. I would say just like get in and get out, girl.